Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. The Blue Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hokies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. The sure hands, it's Avery. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Touchdown, Hokies. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on the football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer. And that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The Blue Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
It's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. The offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avery. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touch.
Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Buys a little time. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They could not have drawn up a better... Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man, makes the grab. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. To the ground with the back. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No.
There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. First and 10. The give to the left. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Try and play action. Quarterback adapting. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. They'll run the screen. Powers through the defender. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Duke.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Got his man downfield. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Gets it out quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Touchdown, Hokies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he pulls it in inside the 50. Line. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can try.
He wants to go deep. Makes a catch at the 20. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain. Breaks into the open.
And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They go to the ground. Jukes his way for more.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Okay, ready? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's caught inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Let's go! the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid...
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Taking it the other way. Got enough space. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll run it to the right. Shakes off the defender. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the running back has it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Avery. Spins away from the defense. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back, and the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's Lee. Still on his feet at the 45. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Splits the uprights right. Middle. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Defense.
Turned out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in snap.
Touchdown, Hokie! Stealing a score on special teams. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing at running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there.
Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the big throw. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Vincent. Across the 25, he's got room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. They got him! The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. And the Hokies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Found some space and crossed the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and 4. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of it.
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Avery. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Creates a little space. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Blue Devils!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Fires to the right. The short hands, it's Avery. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring